And so the task that Destiny was working on does seem to be going pretty well for a while, and he was being visited by his father a lot. His father uh, would only drop by every few years and would leave cryptic messages for him, which he never understood, and he thought he never would understood. And every single time he saw his father looked more and more desperate, as if he had to find something. He never knew what his father's task was, and he never even bothered to ask. So then one day, his father came back and he looked weak, like lost, like scatterbrained. And all he could say is, I must destroy it, I must destroy it, I must destroy it. And so Destiny was like, okay. And then an entire 50 years has passed, and Destiny heard nothing from anybody. And the reason why is because uh, Prophet went to the Guardian headquarters and wanted Guardian to help him destroy the orb, but at the last minute, the orb took over uh, Prophet, and Prophet tried to kill Guardian, but Guardian, foreseeing it happening, like instantly, was able to not get hurt, and so they ended up capturing Prophet and decided that he had to get put to death. So, um, they didn't know how to keep him from using magic. There's like no feasible way that they could think of. So they just were prepared for anything that came out. And so the first thing that he did was Prophet created a creature which are known as demons to have those
who put him where he is today. Well, he was very vague, and so the demons started going after standard humans because the standard humans uh, were friendly with Mother Nature and, well, at least coincided, lived with her, understood that she was in charge, and it was the planet, aka Mother Nature, that was putting him through his misery. So instead of the demons attacking the Magi or Guardians forces, they started attacking the standard people. So, horrified, he then created angels whose sole task was to destroy demons, nothing else. And so, even though angels seem nice, they really have only one idea in mind, and that's to destroy demons. They have no intention whatsoever of helping humans, and they could kill us. They'll do whatever it takes to kill a demon. And the demons, on the other hand, they're just doing what they naturally feel is their job, which is destroy anyone who's aligned with the earth. I mean, it kind of makes sense in a way. So, sorry about that.
And then, right before Prophet died, as they were doing the last magical touches to actually make sure he was obliviated, he bound his soul to the orb, and the orb fell out from underneath his robe and hit the ground and shattered into 420 pieces. And so his soul was attached to an alternate dimension. So he was neither dead nor alive. And then the shards flew and all over and started inhabiting the souls of other people from around the world and laying in dormant for about 1,000 years. Well, so that's what really happened all those 50 years of waiting. So about 50 years into the wait, this
creature, which was a demon, that was tormenting people. So he banished. So he really kind of killed the demon, and well, he tried to at least. And an angel came down and killed the demon before he could, and so the angel, seeing Destiny as a potential ally to kill more demons, said that the demons killed the prophet, killed the father. And so, Destiny wanted to see this for his own eyes, took a 3-day vacation from the task at hand, and went to where his father was kept with the angel. And so, all he could see is he could see all these demons doing a tribal dance around his father. What the demons really were doing was they were they were crying, and because their tears of lava and fire, it melted the body and returning the body to the earth, so that it could relax the body itself and not, deal with necromancy and anything else of the sort. The angel, on the other hand, they would the murderers, and that they were tormenting his soul even as they spoke. So, Destiny made the demons his enemy, even though the demons really were just like any other creature, except they feasted on humans. So then another 1,000 years pass, and what goes on through there, I really don't have any details for, so we'll just skip on to the next set of stuff. The rebirth. So this would be equivalent to around year 2000, give or take. It's a few years either direction, but yeah, modern time span. That's if you want to do that way. Otherwise, you could have it set in medieval time, because medieval times is much more fun to read about. So, either way, I think that as a book, it would be set up like in the time span that Belgarath was set up in, from that was made by David Eddings, because then you don't have to deal with too much technological details and all that. But basically, this is where your own events, but everything else had huge amounts. As you see, the outline is really that, an outline. If you compare it to the actual story they written, I filled in some holes just from what I created off the top of my head, but I mean, overall, it's a huge free reign story. It's kind of like stick to this plot, but take it places it's never gone. So it's gonna be tricky. My mother says that she's willing to help with it. If she is, great. If not, I get to go find someone who loves the story and can see it in their head, can work with me to spin it off into a book. I mean, they would have to do the writing because I suck at the writing stuff, but it would be like interviewing a World War II veteran type thing. It's I have it all in my head. I can work through any issues that they may have. I just can't do the writing myself.